You are looking live inside the little arena. We're getting ready for the last Group E game between Sweden and the Slovak Republic, or the last game for those two teams. We'll have another one tonight, Spain taking on Turkey, but this is the last chance saloon for these two teams, looking for a win. Neither side yet has clinched a place in the quarterfinals. Obviously, Sweden in pole position, and the Slovak Republic are going to need a minor miracle to get in, but the likelihood is, because Sweden owned the 11-point win over Montenegro, that even with a loss here of a small deficit, they would progress. We'll see how that unfolds later on. We do know that a win, and definitely Sweden are moving on. There you see Spain taking on Turkey later tonight. First game of the day, Italy. Inspirational Italy in the second half. Amazing Azzurri overcoming Montenegro, who quite frankly just ran out of gas. They just did not have the bodies to make it the distance. As it is, Montenegro have played one more game, so they've got one more point in the standings. Sweden will get at least one more point for this game, and they'll get 2 points if they win it, and they'll leapfrog the Montenegrins into that fourth place. Otherwise, if they were to lose, then a goal differential tiebreak would be used to determine the fourth place team. The fourth place team will have to take on France, the Group F winners in the quarterfinals. As it is, the Slovak Republic have had some good games, or at least some good minutes here at this EuroBasket Women. Lucia Kupchikova, the veteran, has been terrific. Anna Yurchenkova has been a big presence down low, and Claudia Lukakovichkova has been big at times. Coach Vutko has been frustrated with the Slovak Republic's inability to keep it going for 40 minutes. But they've got the ability to come out and beat Sweden. Don't second guess that at all. It's a team that really didn't come here with the expectation of getting to the podium. But it's a team that can beat you if you're not at your best. Sweden have been terrific at times. Frida Eldebrink, her sister Ellen, the point guard, perhaps a little bit underrated, I think, coming into this tournament. Louise Halverson has had some ups and downs. Key has been the insertion into the lineup of Anna Barthold, the 33-year-old power forward, and Lars Johansson, for my money, has been one of the better coaches here at this tournament. Sweden extended his contract right before the EuroBasket Women, and it's probably a good thing they did. I'm sure there's some federations or club sides out there that would love to get his services right now. Clearly a star on the rise. I think the low post game of Sweden has been what's been called into question in this game as you look at Katarina Andersson. But it's a team that gets out and fights for loose balls, dives for loose balls, rebounds. They play fast, they play hard, so we should be in for an entertaining game today. Sweden against the Slovak Republic. Now we're going to hear the national anthems of both teams, starting with the Slovak Republic. Now for Sweden. They've loved every minute of being here, except in the second halves of a couple of their games, they fell away against really good teams. But Lars Johansson and Swedish basketball really on the map when they beat Russia. And that was the win that catapulted them into this phase of the competition. Referees from Serbia, from Belarus, and from Croatia. Well, you can't talk about either of these two teams without talking about Frida Eldebrink and Lucia Kupchikova. Frida Eldebrink has moved from strength to strength in her career. She's overcome an injury earlier this year with Borg to make it into this Swedish team. It has been invaluable. And Kupchikova, of course, the member of the Slovakian team that played at the EuroBasket Women back in 2009. That was coached by Pokey Chapman, that reached the quarterfinals. Top pro and a type of player that could make any of these rosters here at the EuroBasket. Vinichilova is in the starting lineup. She provides a soft scoring touch. Yurchenkova as well on the low post. You've got Kupchikova, Kubatova, and Babarova. So Sujova not starting today, but Babarova and Kubatova. So far, the Slovaks have beaten Ukraine. They'd like to add another scalp. Bartold remains in the starting lineup along with Halverson. Elizabeth Egnell back in the starting lineup. And you've got both Elderbrinks in there. I think Halverson she played well against Russia. If they could get her to the point where she's playing her best, it would really enhance the chances of Sweden in this game, and who knows, maybe in a potential matchup against France. Well, the stakes are high all day today. They were high, Italy against Montenegro, and they're going to be high right now. Sweden and the Slovak Republic. Last minute finishing touches on the pre-game preps.
Om de spelar sitt diamond eller shooters play när de sätter de här skrivna kommer ut. Kom ihåg att taila den.
The Swedish team really helped their chances of getting into the next round with a victory over Montenegro. They didn't carry any wins over because the team that they were able to beat in the last round, in the first round, did not advance. That was Russia. Still really a major talking point, how Russia, a team that had been on the podium at every EuroBasket Women since 1999, not even getting out of the first round. Questions being asked down in Moscow right now. And Halverson and the Swedes, who haven't played at EuroBasket Women since 1987 until now, are looking to make some more history for their country. They're trying to get into the quarterfinals. And if they get to the quarterfinals, this is a team that could possibly make it to the FIBA World Championship. There's 5 places up for grabs at the FIBA World Championship for women in Turkey next year. If Turkey finish in the top 5, then the top 6 teams from this tournament will advance to the World Championship. And the opening tip, as Halverson batted it into the backcourt there, and Kubatova comes away with it for the Slovak Republic. Well, Bartold has really been able to set the tone for this team when she's on the floor with her physicality and we'll see if she has a similar impact today. Halverson picks up an early foul against Yurchenkova. Kupchikova puts the ball on the floor, drives in, and missed the layup. But she got the shot she wanted, she just didn't make the shot. And she hustles on the floor for the loose ball, so that bodes well for the Slovakians. Yurchenkova drives in and goes right at Halverson. Eldebrink, bounce pass to Halverson. Ball goes out of bounds, so good help defense. And Johansson already pacing up and down the sidelines here for Sweden. That was good help from Vinichilova, the block. Halverson. And the push called on Kupchikova. So the foul on the veteran that we previewed before this game. The real leader of this Slovakian team. Elizabeth Egnell goes left, goes baseline, kind of lost her feet, handed it off to Barthold. And Barthold was fouled, and Vinichilova looks like she's been hurt on the play. She may have taken a shot. Watch Barthold. Oh. Well, Barthold, as she went up, as you could see her left hand, watch it, her arm comes in and makes contact with the face of Vinichilova, but nothing untoward, so she does get the free throw out of it. She gets the free throws, and Barthold, again, the intensity, the leadership, the toughness that she has provided ever since she got in, made her first appearance in that second game against Russia, has been a major part of Sweden. That one rims out. Halverson had her hand on the ball, goes out. Good entry pass to Babarova, or Kubatova. Babarova is in the corner now. Babarova's got the ball. Babarova met by Eldebrink. Yurchenkova. Nice little spin, but the Slovakians missing some very makeable shots. That's been one of their problems. They've had some very makeable shots in this tournament that they haven't converted. There's a nice soft touch, but it's too short. Eldebrink, Egnell, entry pass, Halverson, and good hands from Kupchikova. Looked like she may have been fouled by Barthold, but Kupchikova goes down. Patience, and the foul committed by Sweden. Both of these teams like to run. So Barthold gives away a foul. Free throw is good. So the Slovakians making the most of the free throws. Eldebrink almost loses it, but Frida Eldebrink drives in and gets up on the board. That's a player they need to have in there. Quick strike back from the Slovak Republic. Vinichilova again catches the ball right down low and misses the very makeable shot. That's where Coach Wojtek is frustrated. You can't do any more as a coach than put your players in position to score baskets. Ellen Eldebrink for three. Good! Now you're seeing the emotion. The Eldebrink sisters, their father, a bronze medal winning javelin thrower at the 1984 Olympics. So good sports runs in the family, runs in the blood. Oh, now Egnell allows the entry pass and the spin move by Vinichilova, who keeps at it, now has a chance for a three-point play. Venislova makes the free throw. Sweden need to do something about cutting off those passes into the interior, because the Slovakians are getting some good looks. Halverson, baseline, good. So the big center is showing a little bit of a touch of her own there. The switch. No good. Venislova with the long arms gets in there, follows up the shot, and then missed another layup. She's given away about 6 points in there. Halverson, this time, her back to the basket game is pushed out by Yurchenkova. And Khadija Anderson going to come in, possibly for Halverson. And nice look. Well, again, Venislova getting the ball down on low blocks over and over and over again. So they've got a real matchup problem inside, it would appear. Elderbrink for three. Good. Frida Elderbrink. So Frida Elderbrink with 5 points. Oh, boy, Bartold caught an elbow from Kupchikova, or she caught an arm. I don't think it was intentional, but a physical player who usually gives it out a lot takes it right here. Watch her in the mouth, watch, bam. No, it wasn't an elbow, it was just the hand. It was the hand from Kupchikova, and it was picked up by the referee. She's feeling, seeing some stars over there. They might have to nickname her Rocky. She's like that. So Khadija Anderson in for Bartold. Halverson stays in. Egnell penetrates. And Egnell gets the ball back. So good board work from Sweden. And inside to Khadija Anderson. She's bumped. The Slovak Republic trying to cut off those interior passes. They're crowding the lane, and Sweden are committed now to attacking the basket. Here's another. Khadija gets it inside. Sujova in for Kubatova. Ashley Key out on the perimeter, spin move. And her pass to Anderson, back to Halverson, who took a tough shot with a hand in her face. Sujova looks up the floor to Luka Kovichkova. Sujova goes down with that left hand, no good. Now, Sweden with a chance to run. It's 2-on-1, fast break. Babarova gets back. And Elderbrink misses the short jumper. Both these teams missing some opportunities. Venislova comes out, which is replaced by Kim Natova. And Tetamandova also in for the Slovakians, number 5. Sujova looks up, looks down, looks all around, puts it up. And Egnell comes down with the ball. Over to Elderbrink, to Khadija Anderson at the line. And Sujova with the rebound. Anderson and Klimkova. And great defense from Khadija Anderson, who I think is far more effective coming off the bench. She just really calms things down out there, especially defensively. And Sujova with the contact is whistled for the foul. Egnell with the free throw. 25-year-old. The frustration for the Slovakians, the fact that they've had so many looks down low and they've missed them. And 6 minutes here into the first quarter, they're trailing by 4 points. Now, some of those obviously are affected by the Swedish defenders, but really they've had some makeable shots that haven't gone down. Egnell playing deny. Babarova gets the ball, goes in with the left hand. Great drive from Babarova. And Egnell goes in and tries to get the foul. Nothing called. Sujeva pulls it back. Now Slovakia can pull level. And Kimtova, she misses the layup. Katarina Anderson was in there, who's come in, is boxing out. Nice pass inside, and Khadija Anderson gets to the free throw line. So Tetamandova with the foul, and Khadija Anderson attacks the basket. Ellen Elderbrink and Egnell come out. They were both in the starting lineup. Now we've got Marlene Assa into the game. Anderson's second free throw good, so it's 14-11. Marlene Assa on Luka Kovichkova there. Now she switches to go back to Tetamandova. And as the shot clock winding down, a tough shot from Kimitova. Anderson. Kimitova seals the baseline. Ashley Key for three. And Frida Elderbrink sneaks in there, gets the rebound. Ashley Key, the no-look. Frida Elderbrink, good! Well, they really want to get the ball to both of the Elderbrinks, because really, if they can get their feet set and get some open looks, you like the chances of that ball going in. And that pass led Luka Kovichkova too much. So Vinichilova going to come back in, as well as Kubatova, Sujeva, and Kimitova come out for the Slovak Republic. Slovak Republic really have a hard time scoring. I mean, they came into this as the second lowest scoring team in the tournament. And Ashley Key, the naturalized Swede from Atlanta, Georgia, former North Carolina State Wolfpacker. And the defensive pressure having an effect now from Sweden. A little mystery. It looked like Slovak Republic. Kubatova wanted Babarova to go back door, but she turns it over. Sweden on top, 18-11. The Slovakians came into this shooting 36.3% from the floor. Sweden were even worse at 35.8%.
Om det inte går att få in, då kör vi bara spelet från honom. Ja. Okej. 1, 2, 3.
Another look at Elderbrink and her offensive arsenal. So Johansson getting much better from his post players, I think, coming off the bench today. Anderson, Khadija Anderson, and Katarina Anderson playing important minutes here.
Okay.
Ashley Key gets inside and powers her way up over Kupchikova. Well, she seems like she's able to pretty much have her way with that Slovakian defense, Ashley Key. She could prove a key today. Paparova's pass intercepted. Here comes Frida Eldebrink. Is she going to go all the way? Oh, and she missed the layup. She anticipated the defense. It didn't happen. Now we'll see if the Slovakians can punish them. Good defense from Katarina Anderson, those long arms. Khadija Anderson gets blocked by Luka Kovichkova, but Anderson follows. Katarina Anderson, very solid on both ends of the floor for the last 20 seconds. And the lead now 11. Spin, no good. Another miss by Venichilova, who just, that basket seems to have a lid on it. Luka Kovichkova comes out, Kirk Turbova comes in. Kupchikova up top. Venichilova down on the ground, guarded by Katarina Anderson the last 15 seconds here, and that could be a mistake. Why did they not run the shot clock down, or the game clock? Anyway, 7 seconds, 6, 5, Anderson, open look, and Sweden have taken command, complete control. They're on top 24-11. If they win it, they clinch it, a spot in the quarterfinals. Well, it's not good shooting for either team, but especially for the Slovak Republic. I mean, they have just had so many shots that will not go down. So Sweden, in one sense, riding their luck a little bit on the interior. And on the other hand, Sweden getting a couple of three-pointers from the Eldebrink sisters. And doing good work on the boards. Pretty incredible when you think about where Sweden have come from. You may think they've come out of nowhere as you look at the field goal percentage again, but really they haven't. They've had a plan in place now for several years, and the players have been getting experience at youth level, and it's finally come to fruition here at the EuroBasket Women. They've come with a good team, and they're making the most of the opportunity. Katarina Anderson fighting for position down low. Khadija Anderson back out. 5 on the shot clock. Frida Eldebrink puts the ball on the floor, goes to the basket, and alertly, I think, Anderson bats it out to Asa. Khadija Anderson over to Katarina Anderson at the line. Oh, she's feeling it today. And that's been one of the secrets for Sweden, is they've been able to depend on different players. And Anderson right now playing her best as Ashley Key comes out. The lead 26-11 Egnell back into the game for Sweden. Can they deliver a knockout? They're up by 15 points. Kirk Turbova spins in the lane. She misses a layup. It's incredible. They are missing so many shots. And what's incredible, they're makeable shots. Kupchikova from the baseline. Good. Well, it's a 13-point deficit. How will Sweden react with the big lead? Will they be able to turn the screw? And Khadija Anderson blocked by Yurchenkova. Gets the ball back, but Babarova anticipated it, comes up with the steal. So good alert play from Slovakia, the Slovak Republic. Kupchikova, though, misses the jumper. I think this style of game might favor Sweden. They like the faster game. Asa. Frida Elderbrink from three-point range, and the ball goes. Oh, it's just like, it's as easy as drinking water. I mean, she's just nailing them right now. 29-13. Babarova penetrates and makes the layup. So nice answer from Babarova and the Slovak Republic. Frida Elderbrink up top, right at the line, short on that one. And Khadija Anderson bats the ball into the corner where Kupchikova chases it down. And Kupchikova drives in and draws the foul. So nice answer from the Slovak Republic. They're not going to go anywhere. They're going to continue to attack, and to good effect. Twice down the floor. Asa, Katarina Anderson, and Khadija Anderson come out. Halverson, Anna Bartold, and Ellen Elderbrink are back in. Brezionova in for the Slovakians. Tetamandova. So back to a 12-point lead. Well, you have to think that if the Slovakians continue to get those shots, those good shots, they'll eventually fall.
No!
And their defense is really causing problems for Sweden. Nice play by Kupchikova, the read and the intercept, and that was a nice block from Sweden. I believe that was Halverson with the block. Oh no, that was Bartold with the block. Kupchikova, Tetamandova, up against Bartold. You're not going to get that. That's forcing it. That was not a good shot on the interior. Egnell puts the ball on the floor and drives and uses the glass. Back to a 13-point advantage. Tetamandova penetrates, misses another layup. Wow. I mean, I've said it so many times, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. Egnell works her way in. That's two in a row for Elizabeth Egnell. Kupchikova up top, guarded by Egnell, 10 on the shot clock. Another look inside, the foul by Bartold. Now what was interesting earlier in the tournament, as you look at a replay, is that Coach Johansson said, you know, we've got to play at 100% defensively. We've got to click 100%. If we're at 99%, it's not going to work. And right now, I don't even think it's at 99% for Sweden. It's just a matter of Slovakia missing a lot of shots. Oh, good hands from Elderbrink. Tetamandova, the long one, good. Wow, she hit some threes earlier in the tournament. Maybe they're better off shooting it from outside. Halverson now. And Yurchenkova reaches in, and Brezhneva commits the foul, or commits the foul on Brezhneva. Only a 12-point advantage. And very important time of the game for Sweden. They've gotten up, they've led by double digits, and Slovakia right now showing they're not going away. Halverson out of the game. Katharina Anderson back in. And good defense that time from Elderbrink. Ellen Elderbrink, players on the floor, ends up with Brezhneva getting a layup. So the Slovakians stuck with it and got a good shot and finally made it. Ashley Key spins. Egnell. Ball, little fortuitous there. Ball ended up in the hands of Anderson. And Sweden come away with the ball again. Well, Slovak Republic as Kubatova comes out after her second foul. Only trailing by 10 points. So they just have to keep believing in themselves, what they're doing. Diving on the floor for loose balls like that with Yurchenkova, and good things will happen. Back to live action. Elderbrink to Key. Good, and fouled for attempting a three-pointer. Well, she's been able to draw that foul, Ashley Key, in this tournament while shooting a three-pointer. Here's another look. You have to be so careful when you go out to just get a hand in the face that you don't allow the player to kind of fall into and then fall over, because sometimes they'll call that foul. And that experience that Ashley Key has really come to the fore today. She's missed the second. Two out of three for Ashley Key. And offensive foul, is it Babarova? Veniachelova setting a pick. Watch. She just moved a little too late there, and she was caught. The Slovakian defense playing hard. Don't be surprised to see some dribble penetration. Ellen Elderbrink, there you go. Put it on the floor, and the shot is there. If they're going to overplay you like that and cut off the passing lanes, sometimes it's best just to go one-on-one. And Barthold asking why the foul was called. She was defending Veniachelova down low. Watch. Yeah, a little bit too much body there, Anna. So Anna comes out. Key, we haven't seen Danielle Hamilton yet. Khadija Anderson back in. Also free to Elderbrink. Tetamandova. Kind of spins. Ah, that's much better from Teramandova. Still a 12-point game. Frida Elderbrink penetrates, and great ability from Frida Elderbrink because Yurchenkova was right there, ready to block it. But the speed and how she attached to the back. Look at that. Boy. 14-point advantage for Sweden.
A sme povedali green, tak to znamená, že nepôjde sem. Teraz skúsime na tom pick and roll blue. Lebo nám to vôbec nejde. Či keď je pick and roll, pivotka ostane dole a skúsim. Ale nie, že nám to budú zase kastre.
En gång så att vi får bort den här. Sen om vi kör 5 head i foten när vi kommer av här. Om de har det här så gå brett av den. Så att det blir avstånd emellan så de inte riktigt kan få fatt. Och så kan vi också, när vi sätter screener, ett steg in och dra den passningen. Okay? Nej, du sätter den här.
Well, Sweden want to win this game. They don't want to go into the quarterfinals with a loss. Because they could, I think, still advance on goal differential, even if they were to lose this game. It's not a certainty, I think. You know, with Slovakia, they could win by a big margin here to get in. As it is right now, Sweden on top, 39-25. Over it goes to Kupchikova, and Anderson with the rebound, and Kupchikova almost with another steal. Egnell catches it, spins. Much better from her today offensively. She's getting the job done. Now Sweden up at 48% from the floor. Rezanyova. And that pass, the foul, to reach Ellen Elderbrink. You got to love the international game environment with so many different languages these players are talking on the court. Better believe that the Swedes are talking Swedish and the Slovaks are talking Slovakian. It's probably one advantage that an English-speaking nation would, a disadvantage an English-speaking nation would have, because some of these players know English. Elderbrink, Frida. Elderbrink, or Egnell. Egnell misses the long jumper. Khadija Anderson pressured Kupchikova, and the pass just unnecessarily thrown away. Well, it hasn't been as bad for the Slovak Republic as it was against Italy, because they had 15 turnovers at halftime. They've only got 6 now. Khadija Anderson drives in, and good. Back to a 16-point advantage. Venichilova, and nice touch. So back to 14-point deficit for the Slovak Republic. They'd love to get it down to 10 points or under before halftime. And Khadija Anderson was surrounded by 3 Slovakians there, but was able to draw the foul. The foul on Yurchenkova, her first. Well, she's been big off the bench today. Swedes missing a lot of free throws. 7 of 11, or 63%. Pressure, almost a turnover. Slovakians with a chance, maybe. And Tetmandova gets the shot. Venislova follows up. Yurchenkova follows up and gets a chance for a three-point play. Look, you better box out. Well, no need. Ellen Eldebrink brings it up. Entry pass to Egnell, over to Katharina Anderson on the side, nope. And the Slovakians with a chance to get even closer now with 1:06 remaining. Venislova, she passes it back out this time to Kupchikova. Good for the two. There you go, 10-point deficit. So the latter stages here of the first half, and Slovakia getting the better of it, and good hustle to get back from Sweden, from Egnell. They've only got 9 on the shot clock. Eldebrink penetrates, bounce pass inside to Katharina Anderson. Well, that's just terrific play from Sweden. On the shot clock, a 5-second shot clock, game clock differential. Venislova goes up with the left hand, no good. And Khadija Anderson reaches in, Yurchenkova with the rebound, they get it back. 4, 3, 2, 1, Kupchikova, good! Well, that gives the Slovakians a little bit of hope at the end of the half. That, was it a 2 or a 3? So they're saying it was a 2-pointer. Here's a look at Eldebrink dumping it off to Katharina Anderson. But I would guess that the Slovakians would be happy to have gotten it back to 10 points right at the end of the first half. Well, they're the shooting percentages. Sweden up around 50%. Slovak Republic improving there in the second quarter and helping themselves at the line. Slovak defense doing a good job in many respects with those 4 steals and 4 blocks. And the story of the game for me has been the Slovakians missing a lot of very makeable shots there in the first quarter especially. Teams fighting for places in the EuroBasket quarterfinals. It's halftime. And with Frida Eldebrink 12 points, Kupchikova 6 points for the Slovak Republic, Sweden lead it 46-36.
slow.
We haven't seen Frida Aili today for Sweden, but she's there, ready to go in at a moment's notice. But we have seen Lars Johansson go to his bench and get great play from several players. They can afford to lose this game by 7 points and still go through as the fourth place team to the quarterfinals. The fourth place team from Group E and take on France. But you need to develop a winning habit, and no doubt they're looking to go in with a convincing win. The Slovakians haven't had things go their way in the first half, but they've shown a terrific fighting spirit. They haven't given up, and they clawed that deficit back to just 10 points at halftime. They trailed by as many as, I believe it was 16 points. There's the scoring by quarter. And we're off. So 18 points off the bench for Sweden. Slovakia, the Slovak Republic. Kubatova gets the shot. She puts it up over her shoulder, and it doesn't go down. So another frustrating moment for that Slovakian team. Halvorsen travels. Yeah, the biggest lead for Sweden in the first half was 16 points. Slovakia led early by 3. Five on the shot clock. Oh, Babarova cuts, no good. Sweden dodging a couple of bullets here. Making their first EuroBasket women appearance in a very long time, since 1987. Eldebrink over to Halvorsen. The ball down at Halvorsen's feet, free to Eldebrink. And Sweden turn it over, 24-second shot clock violation. I think that was a tough pass for Halvorsen to handle. You don't want to make the big center bend over and collect the ball like that. Yurchenkova. Now Kupchikova hit some jump shots at the end of the first half, and that's where she starts. And really, that's the biggest threat for Sweden right now. She's got 12 points and showing that she has the wind in her sails. Frida Eldebrink up top. Halvorsen, 6 on the shot clock. Tries to bank it in. Vinichilova with the rebound. Kubatova, Yurchenkova. And very quickly, the Slovaks have cut that deficit down to just 6 points. And Sweden looking like they're in a funk.
Okay? Det går för långsamt, det är för omständigt. Det vi gjorde bra i första är borta, okej? Nu tar vi den här, hämtar energi, kom in i matchen igen och kör. Tänk inte, kör!
Well, if you're Slovakia, the Slovak Republic, you've got to believe. You've got to have faith. Faith can move mountains, but doubt can create them. So if they believe in themselves, anything is possible. But Johansson had no choice. He had to get a timeout to try to settle down the team. All that good work, they led by as many as 16 points. And the battling Slovakians have come back. And Kupčíková is showing great leadership in this Slovakian team. Ellen Eldebrink gets in, and her pass intercepted by Babarova. It was batted by somebody else. It's got to happen on the defensive end for Sweden. Babarova or Kubatova, no good, and coming over the back. And good job from Halverson. Oh, wow. I thought they had called over the back. Yeah, they have. It's Sweden's ball. So Yurchenkova, that was a strange sequence. Slovakia almost stepped in there and took the ball. Nobody's back to help out. Okay, we're able to inbound the ball. Egnell up top. Anderson in the corner. Frida Eldebrink. They kind of spread the floor for her, and her attempt is swatted inside. Now Kubatova, and a little bit out of control Kubatova, but she gets away with it. She's got to make that pass. For Sweden, that's why you hustle back on defense. Yurchenkova, spin move, another basket for the Slovak Republic. And worrying moments now for Sweden. Their lead has been cut to just 4 points. Frida Eldebrink, back to Louise Halverson. She goes up, she tries to make the pass to Egnell, and the ball goes out of bounds. I thought it went off of a Slovakian, and the call is that it's gone out of bounds off Sweden. So here, you take a look. Oh, it looked like it glanced off Yurchenkova's arm. Those things even out over the course of the game. Oh. Boy, the Slovak Republic have the belief. You can just feel it. They've just got to start making some shots. Oh, how they would love to have a three-pointer fall. Fall through the hoop. Kupčíková back to Yurchenkova, back to Veničelová. She backs up Anderson. And a foul called on Khadija Anderson. Veničelová needs to watch the elbow, but Anderson was sliding in under there, trying to play the position game. Egnell comes out. Ashley Key is in. Kupčíková comes out. Tedemandova in for the Slovak Republic. They're just coming at him. They're coming at the Swedes. They've worked so hard. They just have really struggled to put the ball in the hoop. The second one is good for Veničelová. Ellen Eldebrink. Over to Key. And Ellen Eldebrink, oh, she just traipses in and gets a chance for a three-point play. And the Slovakian defense was confused there. Nobody knew who was going to slide in and pick her up. And that's Tedemandova. What was Tedemandova doing? She's there in position. Watch. She's right there, number 5. Then she pulls back. And she thinks that Yurchenkova is going to slide in. And that was a costly mistake. It gives away the 3 points and also swings the momentum just a little bit. And the defense come to life for Sweden now. Kubatova baseline. Tell you, the way the Slovakians have shot the ball tonight, they're much better from about 10 to 12 feet than they are under the basket. And that ball goes out of bounds off Ellen Eldebrink, and Kubatova, the defense of Slovak Republic, getting it done. She's complaining, wanting a foul, but no foul called. So it goes back to the Slovakians. And now they can get even closer. Luka Kovichkova, can she have an impact on the game? She's coming in number 8. When are we going to see Kupchikova again? Babarova pulls up, good. Well, they're feeling it. They're feeling it from about 10 feet. Swedish lead just 2 points. And Anderson drives in and draws the foul. Haven't seen Danielle Hamilton tonight. And Luka Kovichkova guilty of not moving her feet there. Yurchenkova picks up the foul. That's her 4th, so that is vital. Yurchenkova, she's got 4 fouls and they're leaving her in the game. The ball comes out, so only 1 free throw, some missed free throws. Maybe the stats that I'm looking at are wrong, but it says that Yurchenkova, okay, now I'm seeing 3 fouls. Yeah, they gave that foul to Luka Kovichkova. So they changed when Yurchenkova comes out of the game. Anyway, a replay. Tatamandova looking down low. Well, worrying moments for Sweden. The guards struggling right now for Sweden. Ellen Eldebrink reaching around. Tatamandova for 3. Nope, that's off. And Luka Kovichkova lucky to get away with no call. Excellent hustle from Slovakia to apply the pressure defensively. Sweden looking a little bit tired right now. The help. Oh, Kubatova misses, and Sweden up ahead to Key, who thought about going all the way. Anderson posts up Vinicelova, and the soft touch from Anderson. She had some nice moments in that first half. Boy, they'll take him any way they can get him right now. And good hustle from Anderson, really sparking the team. Kupchikova guarding Frida Eldebrink. Eldebrink goes in and blocked by Vinicelova. Oh! I think Eldebrink just lost her feet. Kubatova and the hustle. Watch, here it is. Well, she just got her feet tangled up. There's no intent there. So, Frida Eldebrink not getting the rub of the green. But the referee's quite rightly not making that call. She just got her feet tangled up. Babarova back to Luka Kovichkova on the baseline. And look at Babarova Bredzianova get on the floor. Slovakia, the Slovakians want this. They really do. You can't fault them for the effort. I don't understand how Frida Eldebrink didn't come up with that. And a Barthold in, number 12. Ellen Eldebrink guarded by Brezinova. Boy, Ashley Key for three. Short. And this half has been owned by the Slovakians. Viničilova. Is she forcing it? Luka Kovičkova stays in. They battle now. Sweden with a chance to run. 3-on-2. Eldebrink over to Frida Eldebrink. And it's not happening right now for Sweden. Slovakia up ahead to Brezinova. Bartold wasn't ready for that pass. Viničilova. Soft touch. Luka Kovičkova. And Kupčíková back out top to Brezinova. It's a 5-point lead for Sweden. Slovakia, they've got to start making their move. They got to continue making their move. Kupčíková goes baseline, and the ball is intercepted by Ellen Eldebrink, and the foul called on Brezinova. And Elizabeth Egnell going to come back in for Sweden, perhaps for some dribble penetration. Egnell goes to her left. Ashley Key, penetrate, bounce pass to Bartold. Tough pass to catch in the lane. Good job. Good job by Slovakia crowding the lane. Brezinova. Now Kupčíková. Jurchenkova. Spins. Oh, another makeable one. Boy, Bartold's got to be careful. She was complaining about the no call and was warned about a technical. And good defense. Nope. Foul called on Slovakia, and the Swedes are not liking the physical defense of the Slovakians, but you can't fault the Slovakians for playing hard. They've got to match that intensity. Eldebrink, that's one down. So the Slovakians got to within 4. In fact, I think they got to within 2. They are now trailing by 7. Jurchenkova, you know, you have that mountain to climb, and you climb it, and you climb it, you climb it, you can't quite get to the top, and that's where they were. They just haven't been able to quite get to the top. And Brezhnevova's pass chased down by Babarova. And boy, the scrapping you have to really give some pluses to Viničilova for her fighting qualities in this game. She has really battled for position. Look at this. And that entry pass eludes her. Ashley Key drives in and missed a layup. Now Sweden missed a layup. And she's upset with herself. And Babarova misses. And Kupčíková comes over the back. Ellen Eldebrink isn't sure who they're going to call the foul on. Nope, they're going to call it. No, they do call it on Ellen Eldebrink. So she picks up her 3rd foul, and with that, free throws for Kupčíková. It's a scrappy game. Scrappy game, and this is right where Kupčíková wants to be with the clock stopped, but misses. The second one is good. So a 6-point deficit. Asa has come in for Sweden. She's played well, given the opportunity. Barthold runs up the floor. Egnell comes up top. Looks for an opening. Fighting for position. And Tetamandova called for the foul. 2 fouls on Tetamandova. So Barthold shoots free throws with Sweden in the bonus. First one is good. Somehow Sweden able to get that lead back up to 7. They've really struggled here in the third quarter. Although really all credit to the Slovakian defense. The final minute of the third quarter. Slovakia trailing by 7. They need to get that victory total up around 18 points. Tetamandova, good! 10 seconds. Sweden going to try to get the last shot. Asa back to Egnell, puts up a 3, short. And maybe rushed it a little too quickly, but Sweden with a 5-point advantage. And remember the psychology here. I think Sweden can afford to lose by 7 points. And right now they're up by 5. So there's just a considerable difference that needs to be made up by the Slovakians, but it's not impossible. Stats after 3 quarters. Sweden have really, they've really struggled against a team, I think, that a lot of people expected them to come out and put away quite easily. Scoring by quarters. Slovakians getting ever so close to Sweden. So if they win by 18, I think that does it for them. They'd get into the quarterfinals. If they win by between 8 and 17, that would be good for Montenegro. Oh! Great shot from Kemptova. Back to a 2-point game now for Sweden. Nervous times over there on the Swedish bench. To reach the foul, Kubatova, if only the Slovakians had been more efficient earlier in this contest. The possibilities. You just get the feeling they're going to let it all hang out here over the last 5-10 minutes. So Sweden have really got to fight. They've got to really be concentrated and come out and match the physicality. Frida Eldebrink over to Asa. Off the back of the rim, but an elbow thrown by Kemptova. Absolutely. I don't think it was intentional, but she raised her left elbow and caught Barthold. Watch this. Oh, no, no, no. It looked worse than it was, I think. Maybe she got her with the right elbow. I think it's when you swing your arms, it just creates doubt in the referee's mind. Something happened. Asa loses the ball. Now, Babarova, and Babarova just loses. Oh, and they're saying the ball went off of Sweden. How long will we see Ellen Ellebrink out? Seen Asa come in and miss a three and turn the ball over. I think she's more of she was a two guard. She's learning to play. Oh, crafty play from Kochikova. And that is the game right there for Slovakia. They make an incredible play and miss the layup. It's inexplicable. And then Egnell goes in and is bumped by Kochikova. And Kochikova right now is such a professional that she's already forgotten that miss. But when she looks back at the play, she's going to hate herself. Kochikova, here you go. Look at this. Off the back, all she has to do is make it. Egnell frees herself and draws the foul from Kimatova. Kimatova doesn't like it, but she's got it. Khadija Anderson coming in. And a little bit of body there. Bartol comes out. Khadija Anderson back in. You just really right now do not feel like Sweden are at all secure in this game. Every point is precious for them, as well as the Slovak Republic, as well as Montenegro. Probably watching this game with a little bit of interest. The anticipation, Frida Eldebrink almost getting the steal. Egnell, oh, great hustle that time finally by Sweden. I think they've been out hustled today, but they've actually did very well on that occasion. See if that settles them down. They're up by 4. Egnell at the line, and good. Oh, Sweden needing some inspiration on offense, and Egnell providing it right now. Another look. The 25-year-old steps back, shoots it, and it's good. She's got 12 points. Both she and Frida Eldebrink with 12 points.
Oni nemajú ani jeden. Čiže keď ideme 1-1, tak sa tam nekruť, choď a vypýtaj si faul. Dobre? A keď sa nedá proti, tak zastavíme.
There really is no room for error for the Slovak Republic right now. They've got a mountain decline. You win by 18. I think more than anything, they'd like to leave this tournament at least with a win. As it is, they're trailing by 6 points. Points from turnovers, well, even Steven. Asa on the ball, guarding Kubatova. And Kubatova gets in, looks to pass outside to Babarova, who's got the ball now. And a scrap for position, Katarina Anderson fouls Venichilova. It's been a really interesting aspect of this Swedish team, how from game to game, the low post players have changed with their importance relative to the team. Today's been Anderson. She's been pretty tough. Bounce pass, Venichilova. And she gets it inside easily. Sweden not wanting to foul. Clearly. Egnell. Frida Eldebrink not able to make much of an impact as we're accustomed to seeing here. 5 on the shot clock. Asa, Frida Eldebrink. And the nervous times continue for Sweden. Slovakia just trying to get over the hump. Ellen Eldebrink going to come back in. Danielle Helmington going to come in for Sweden. And Katharina Anderson steals the ball. Another contribution from her. She has been terrific. And a turnover off the hands of Egnell. You can just see Lars Johansson there living and dying by every single possession for both teams. Timtova, pass out to Kubatova, short, and Eldebrink chases it down. And she goes all the way, and great defense from Kupchikova. She couldn't have done anything else, really. It was just converted by Frida Eldebrink. Now up ahead to Viniachelova. And Slovakia strike back quickly to Viniachelova. Good free throw from a really hard-working player in this EuroBasket women. No complaints about the effort from her. She missed the second one. So it's a 5-point game coming up on the 6-minute mark. Ball almost got away from her. Anderson. Elizabeth Egnell fouled, going for the ball. And Ashley Key comes in for Elizabeth Egnell. I believe she's got 3 fouls now, Elizabeth Egnell. He had a couple of moments in the first half where it looked like she was going to take off, but Slovakia have done a good job on her. And Kupchikova unable to convert. Frida Eldebrink passed up the jumper, bounce pass into Khadija Anderson, and she's fouled by Babarova. Yep, got her on the left arm. At the free throw line today, Sweden have shot 70%, so 14 of 20 is certainly acceptable. Some would even call that good. Ooh, now they're below the 70% mark. Some would call that not good. They're down to 66%. Makes the second one, so back up to, I'm predicting 69%. 68%. Yurchenkova over to Babarova, or Kubatova, off of Kubatova's hands. The Slovak Republic are so close, you feel it, and they really dug themselves a hole in the first half. See if Sujova can come in and make a difference with some meaningful minutes here in the second half. She's on the ball. Frida Eldebrink nudged. Well, not what they're looking for from Sujova. Frida Eldebrink makes the first one. Kind of feel now Sweden getting to where they want to be in the game. Back to an 8-point advantage. They led by 16 in the first half. They went to halftime up by 10. And the mistakes creeping into the game, and Sujeva has come into the game, committed a foul, and turned the ball over, although some of that obviously was the Swedish pressure. Frida Eldebrink, hemmed in. Is that Yurchenkova? Nope, Vinichilova. 3 fouls on Vinichilova, so Frida Eldebrink back to the line. And Sweden shooting free throws the rest of the way. They're in the bonus. And I think the way they've sort of had some struggles offensively, they're more than happy to go to the free throw line. Even making 1 of 2. Sujeva comes up top. 4 on the shot clock, 3. Kubatova steps out of bounds. Slovak Republic had such really good disciplined play for so long. They've missed the shots, but you know, they've played with discipline, but really they've kind of lost it here. A couple of turnovers, just losing control of the ball there. She goes baseline. So the Swedish lead back to 9 points. And now the ball goes off of Frida Eldebrink's hands. Lars Johansson, he's not going to rest easy until this thing is over. Kuchikova. Entry pass. Vinichilova finds Sujeva, jumper. And Key swipes the ball out of bounds. Vinichilova just laughs. She was hoping for a foul. She just laughs kind of mockingly. Babarova back in. Sujeva goes out. Kupchikova from behind the arc. And Hamilton had Yurchenkova boxed out, but Babarova snuck in there and got the rebound. Well, time really the enemy now for the Slovakians. Brezhyanova puts up a 3. That's good. Well, that'll give them a chance. That cuts it back to a 7-point deficit, 6-point deficit. Khadija Anderson, baseline, nowhere to go. And Vinichilova is pushed out by Danielle Hamilton. Kupchikova falls down, gets the ball, and she passes to Babarova, but Babarova was out of bounds. Well, I tell you, Sweden could turn that clock, go faster, they would. Slovakians still there, just down by 6. Traveling the call against Ashley Key. Really kind of become a sloppy game here in the second half. Egnell coming back in for Ashley Key, I'm guessing. Brezhnev for three. Oh, she's hit another one. Now it's getting interesting. Back to a three-point game. Boy, the three-point shot can make things interesting. Brezhnev, though, commits the foul on Ellen Eldebrink. Maybe not a horrible foul, and that it stops the clock. Ooh. Well, there's no doubt about it. Ellen Eldebrink makes the first. So it just makes one of two, and then Khadija Anderson fouls Vinichilova, and that's a really bad foul. Like we said, the clock is stopped. There's one thing boxing out. There's another thing shoving somebody under the basket. Watch this. So now the Slovakians are in the bonus. The clock is stopped, and they can pull to within 2 points. I think Sweden maybe have shown some of their inexperience in this game, unlike some of the other ones in this tournament. A lot of that is down to the defense of the Slovakians. Give credit where credit's due, but Sweden have to put this game away. And the Slovakians now trailing by just 2 points with 2:13 remaining. And offensive foul, Ellen Eldebrink raising her right arm to shove off. Watch this. Brezhnev goes around, back outside to Kupchikova. Oh boy, they dodged the bullet. And the Slovakians simply cannot take the lead. Boy, if that had gone in, that would have really caused some nervous moments on that Swedish bench. You almost feel the way the Slovak Republic have played in this game, they deserve to get something out of it, even if they don't advance to the quarterfinals. As it is right now, the Swedes just trying to hang on and get a win. I don't think France will be overly concerned about their quarterfinal matchup watching this game, but at the end of the day, you know, we've seen Sweden play much better. They're up by 4 right now. Well, Ellen Eldebrink comes over. That is number 5 on Ellen Eldebrink. So Malin Asa comes into the game. Tough call probably on Eldebrink there. Brezhnev, number 7. She's played well here in the 4th quarter. She makes only 1 of 2 in the good box out from Katarina Anderson. Brezhnev is 26 years old. She's got a youthful looking face. Ooh, Kupchikova is trying to sneak in there. It's a 3-point advantage. Egnell from the left, nails it. That was a 2, so it's back to a 5-point game. I think from a psychological standpoint, really, Sweden, I know they got that cushion to where they could lose, but I don't think they want to lose. They need to psychologically win this game. And likewise, from a psychological standpoint for the Slovak Republic, if they were to win it, even if they didn't advance to the quarterfinals, I think that would be something to build on for next summer. And really the best player for this Slovakian team is the player right there, the 3-point play. And timeout called by Swedish coach Lars Johansson, who understands that, you know, points can be erased very quickly. He needs to protect that lead. He needs to sharpen the focus of his players.
Två special. Frida här, Bettan här, Kadidja här, Katta här. Nej, vi tar ett Katta kommer upp, Kadidja du går till hörnet, okej? Vi dribblar här, curlar runt, Frida poppar efter studsen, okej? Är den öppen här så går för layup, annars går vi ut. Du stannar och postar. Får du inte posta så cleara och så attackerar. Kom ihåg att de är lagfoul. Säger! Vi vill inte ha förlängning.
Well, 28 points for the Slovaks in the paint. Nervous times for Sweden. And look at Brezhnev, who's been terrific. And they really need some good minutes from Martin Otsa. She was able to get that ball back. Egnell over to Khadija Anderson. 10 on the shot clock. And Frida Eldebrink drives in. No good. And now Babarova. Great defensive stand by the Slovak Republic. And Sweden need to dig in. Just imagine if this game goes to overtime as well. Venichelova bricks it, but Yurchenkova's there. No. And the hustle. And it goes over to Sweden with 31.8 seconds left. You know, if it goes to overtime, then that point differential really becomes an issue. So Sweden want to win this thing in regulation. Now, maybe the Slovaks, if they were to get even, or to take a 1-point lead rather, to pull even, they might even just rather have the game go to overtime to give themselves a chance of getting to the quarterfinals, although I think they have to win by 18. So again, setting the stage. This is all about fourth place in Group E. Which team is going to move into the quarterfinals? If Sweden wins, or they don't lose by 7, they go to the quarterfinals. If the Slovakians were to win, I think by 18, they would have enough goal differential in a three-way tie with Montenegro, Sweden, and themselves to advance. So Montenegro, they're not completely out of it. It's unlikely, but they're not completely out of it. Swedish fans, nervous, biting fingernails, wanting to just breathe a sigh of relief, hoping this thing will end. Key into the game, along with Frida Eldebrink. So Key has come in for Asa. And I'm guessing they brought her in just to make that inbounds pass because Kupchikova is so good defensively. We're going to try to use some shot clock here. Egnell. And the reach, and Ashley Key commits the foul with 22.4 seconds remaining. So free throws become an issue. Timeout, the Slovak Republic. Look at this. Yep.
Babi, teraz spoliehame na to, že ja mám ešte jeden timeout. Mám ho zobrať po 6 alebo si ho šetríme ešte? Dobre, čiže teraz, ak dajú,
15 points for Kupchikova.
zoberali by boli zodtiaľ, jasné? Ale ak nedajú, ideme rýchlo na faul, dobre?
Swedish team querying something from the commissioner's table as all of this goes on, but Wojtek, is he going to try to just force overtime, give his team a chance to get up to an 18-point lead?
Är vi med? Okej, det är vi. Men är det inte 68?
6-28!
Bra, okej. Om Ashley sätter ett, då faular vi. Om hon sätter båda, då kan vi spela defense längre.
I almost think Sweden would rather lose by 1 or 2 points than to go to overtime, because that would put their advancement in question. That is going to be something that I asked the coach after the game. Because when you look back at the history of results, if people don't know anything about the goal difference, they might not understand that that was the strategy. As it is, Sweden have a chance to go ahead and win it outright. They control their own destiny. Will this be the team that takes on France, the tournament hosts, in the quarterfinals? Oh, the naturalized Swede, Ashley Key, speaks Swedish, married to a Swede, has a Swedish passport. Oh boy, look at the Swedish bench. Can you say money? Somebody's gonna have to buy her dinner tonight if they win this game. Because those were some big free throws from Ashley Key.
Jednoduchá clona na Zuzku, clona na Niky. A Kupči, keď vyhodí, backdoor a ideme teraz.
The foul trouble there.
Normálne sa uvoľníš, ale keby bol problém, môže ísť aj pivotka, Kupči prihrá, Kupči sa uvoľní.
The Slovaks just want to get to overtime if they can.
Ideme rýchlo na foul, keď máme celú strelu.
Upp 4 poäng, okej? Vi vill absolut inte faula en trepoängsskytt. Absolut inte faula en trepoängsskytt.
So I'm guessing he's saying my Swedish just isn't good enough. Absolutely no fouls.
Och vi måste uppåt med passningar så de inte hinner catcha oss. Är du med? Va?
We haven't seen Yildiström.
Ja, ja, absolut.
She's standing up there with the blue Swedish shirt. Well, final 20 seconds. What are Slovakians going to do? They've got to get a shot up. Kupčíková bounce pass, and Viničilova heeding her coach's orders not to foul. They've got to get it across midcourt now. And Egnell, with 7.6 seconds remaining, is going to the free throw line. And I'm not Swedish, I'm not Slovakian, but I'm nervous. This is a nervous finish to a very exciting game. Ooh. She misses the first one. Now I'm even more nervous. Very interesting situation developing here. She makes the second, so it's a 3-point lead. So the Slovakians need to get the 3. And Khadija Anderson fouls. So I'm guessing the order was to foul with 5.7 seconds left, but they could have fouled, let her take another few ticks off the clock. I'm not sure that was the right thing. And what if Brezhnev makes one and misses the second intentionally? Will she miss this, or will they try to play defense and get the ball? She makes it. It's a 1-point game for Sweden. Exciting finish. And the ball goes to Key, who is fouled. So Key has to go back to the line with 4.6 seconds left. The Slovakians are making Sweden work for this victory. Fascinating when you consider, as you look at the foul, you consider the Swedish team is in this European Championship for the first time since 1987 that they would encounter this. I'm sure the folks back home are enjoying, well, I don't know if they're enjoying every moment, but they're certainly intrigued by how this finish has come about. Sweden electing to foul. Key makes the first. Now, will Sweden foul again? If she were to make this one, will they foul again? If she misses it, will they foul? Well, she's made it. Are they going to let her launch a three? She steps back and shoots the three, and no good. And Sweden have escaped by the skin of their teeth. They celebrate big time. They're heading to the quarterfinals. Remarkable scenes for a team in their first European championship since 1987. They didn't make it easy on themselves tonight, but they got the job done. They are headed to the quarterfinals to play what for them will be a dream quarterfinal. They probably can't wait to take on France because they know the eyes of Europe and really the world will be on that game. They want to see how good France are. We'll see if Sweden can give them their best punch. I don't think there's too much to dislike about this team in this tournament, considering where they've come from, the intensity. They really struggled today. They led by as many as 16 points. They did ride their luck at times. The Slovakians missing some shots. Kupčíková taking the three, missing at the end. I do think that the coach from the Slovakians did a great job of keeping his team in the game and also giving them every chance to win the game. And in the end, it wasn't nearly enough for the Slovakians, and it was just enough for that man and his Swedish team. Well, hopefully the Slovakians can take some solace, take some comfort from the fact that they made it to the second round. For Sweden, it's the last 8, and really, they have a chance, you know, against France. I don't think too many people are going to give them a chance of winning that game, but they do have a chance to win that game, and they've also got a chance to get to the FIBA World Championship. They now have a chance to get to the FIBA World Championship for women, one of the 5 spots on offer. The first aim is to get to the final 8. They've done that. Now they're going to try to upset France. If they don't, then they'll have to win the classification games. It's going to be fun, regardless. The Eldebrink sisters, Halverson, Katarina Anderson played huge tonight. I'm not sure who my MVP is in this Swedish team tonight. All I know is that they're just breathing a sigh of relief that it's over. They won it 75-72. Sweden shot 48% inside the arc, 36% for the Slovakians. Sweden in the end just hitting those 3 balls, whereas Brezhneva knocking down a couple for the Slovaks in the second half to make things interesting. Sweden really did a good job of getting to the free throw line. Maybe could have shot a little bit better there, but some big free throws made down the stretch from Ashley Key. 22 turnovers for Sweden, worrying. As you can see them kind of celebrating with the fans. Frida Eldebrink, 17 points. Anna Bartold again, a warrior on the glass with 7. Kupčíková, well, she's been a really good player in this tournament, and I know that she leaves with her head held high and a lot of respect. Vinichilova as well, getting the 10 rebounds. Also 13 points, so she had a double-double. Overall, a very good performance for her. Could have been better for the Slovakians if only they had shot a little bit better, especially early on. And there are the final scores for this game. Terrific night for Sweden basketball. Even though it wasn't pretty at times, they've accomplished their aim. They've beaten the Slovakians. They've punched their ticket to the quarterfinals of the EuroBasket women.